Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 economics. So hope everybody's doing well. I got my Seattle picture up here from back when we used to live there. Let me see here. Okay, so real quick. There's just a few of you in this class, and a couple are not participating. So I'm gonna keep this short, but I'm gonna go over a couple things. Upcoming week 4 here, you got the two chapters, chapter or 3, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so chapter uh, 13, online and mobile advertising. So you got three different things. We got the online, the mobile, which is phones, so phones and online, social media. All right, so which is one of the biggest things going now. I mean, um, you know, I, I use analogies sometimes. You got the telegraph and you got the telephone. Well, social media is like the telephone versus some of the other stuff is telegraph stuff. So if you're not up on social media, um, you're going to be behind, on things. So a lot of the there's Facebook is one of them, but you got all these other different things going on here. You got a zillion things going on and how it all works. One of the things I want to mention about with marketing, and some of the homeworks and stuff I see is you read this material, you read the text, look at the slides. Understanding what is happening is one thing. Like, okay, company A, advertised in the newspaper or they advertised on television. Okay, so you know what is actually happening. But one of the things with learning marketing, and any other thing too, is I don't know what it's actually called. It may not be called putting an ad in the newspaper. I mean, there's a term for it. So when I say things like that, about the terminologies, the concepts, the definitions, because in the quizzes you'll notice in in the exams and everything. I mean, there's specific questions. Well, what is it? Is it social media? Is it traditional? Is it print? So what type of thing. So when that's the point I want to get across. So anyway, so there's a lot of information here that's almost overwhelming anymore because there's just so much of it. Same thing with the online and the mobile. When you do your computer anymore, you got to have the pop-up blockers. And if you go into Facebook, if you're familiar with Facebook, even in there they got advertising embedded in the side, and down, every half dozen posts you got a little ad stuck in there somewhere. So that's all revenue generating for be it Facebook or whoever. But like I said, just a lot of things. I got a from back in my Domino's days. Now this is old. But this was like my okay, so like this is like my spreadsheet I had for marketing when I owned my own stores. So you see on the left column here, you got all these different marketing things that we do. Today, because there was no social media, this is from 2003, so there was no social media. Today, there's going to be a half dozen or a dozen more things in here that are social media related, online, mobile, social media, like on the chapters this week. So that's just an example. And different things, different amounts. So there's a whole bunch in there. And then I got a corresponding graph here. So one of the big things, like you get junk mail in the mail, what we call the Advil. And it's usually on the first of the month or the paydays, like every other week. So most businesses will do the advertising like that. So that's where I got the red in there, and down there you see that this is the sales graph. You will notice that when you do that advertising, the sales go up, they spike, and then when you're not doing it, that goes back down, that goes up again. So that's all businesses, and that's why all the businesses, and that's why you have a stack like this in the mailbox, because they're all competing against each other, and if one of them does not, then the other ones get that business. So that's just part of the marketing game. So alrighty, get that out of there. So upcoming, okay, so we got, discussion again. Those those you've been in there, good deal. Those you're not, you need to get in there. The homeworks I've seen are good, so no problems there. So same thing upcoming, so we'll just go with that. My test question this week will be this. It's kind of a trick test question because you may have seen it already. So anyway, but yeah, I'll just cut this short. If you got anything, let me know. Those you've both been in touch with me, so no issues there. And just have a good week and get in touch if you need anything. Take care.